together, then we add the flour.
And how much flour do you add?
Just enough to be absorbed by the butter. And it kind of just depends on how much you want to make, because if you want to make a lot, then, you know.
And how much butter did you put in?
There again, as much as you want to make. I put a half a stick.
If you're doing like a serving for like one person.
Or two.
But that takes a little, you don't do very much. So see, you just absorb all the flour so that when you add the milk, it will just melt into the...
You kind of like a paste.
It's called a roux. And then you add your milk. Oops.
It just depends on how runny you want it to be, I guess.
All right, you just start out slow because you can always add more.
Will skim milk work?
Yeah, I think anything will work. Turn up the heat a little bit.
So we have it on medium?
This will start warming up and thickening up. And this will not be lumpy because the flour and the butter were mixed together, and so it just melts into the...
But if you were to do it all at once, it would
You would have lumpy white sauce. And this is like how you make gravy too. Here's how you make like white gravy or whatever, and then you could add like any flavoring to it, whether it be chicken or beef, or just have this kind of white gravy with salt and pepper for biscuits.
Yum.
That'd be good. And then you just stir it until it's starting to thicken up a little bit.
Start getting really thick. And then you add your tuna, salt and pepper to taste. And if you want to, you can put frozen peas in it.
Do you not add the peas and the tuna until...
You can add the peas right now if you want,
Oh, okay.
because they're frozen.
But you don't add the tuna until after it's already thickened?
Right. Okay, it's starting to get thick. It will start bubbling. You don't want to overcook it like on too high a heat. That'll scorch it, so just always keep it like kind of between, you know, medium and medium high. And see how it's getting, you can tell your thickness. You can decide like how thick you want it to be or how runny, because if it gets really thick, you can add a little bit more milk. If it's too thin, you can always shake up some flour in milk in a cup and then add it to it, and it will thicken it.
What's really good is adding noodles, cooked noodles to this too.
That makes kind of like the tuna casserole. It's exactly the same.
Did you put what in there?
Noodles.
Cooked noodles.
It's like a tuna casserole, and then you can do like, you could even use cream of mushroom soup for that. With celery and, you know, whatever. And then just always salt and pepper it to taste, because it doesn't really have any salt in it until you do salt it. There you have Mom's cream tuna.
Woo woo.
Woo! And then you just make your toast. Super, super easy.
This is the closest I'll ever come to breaking the sacrament.
Well, thanks, Mom.
You're welcome, hon. Thank you.